At versus in for all places. Hello and welcome to English Speaking 360. My name is Josh. A few weeks ago I posted this video. What's the difference between at school and in school? And many of you had a question for me. You said, Josh, how about other places? Well, it's a little complicated because in English we have normal places, but we also have special places. So today we're going to begin with normal places, but don't miss the special places because that's where many students make mistakes. For normal places, at park, at store, at bank is wrong. You can never say at plus a place. You have to say at the park, at the store, at the bank, at the beach. That is correct. Same thing goes for in. In park, in store, in bank is not correct. However, if you say in the park, in the store, in the bank, that is right. But maybe you wonder, what are normal places? Well, here's a list to help you. The park, the library, the gym, the restaurant, the zoo, the stadium, the mall. So for all of them, you have to say at the or in the. Understood? Let's keep going. Now, for normal places, when you say at the park, at the store, at the bank, it means being there in the general location. That's very important here. Let me give you some examples. He is at the park with the baby. This could mean that he's walking in the park, maybe he's having a picnic, maybe he's near the entrance, or maybe he's even in the parking lot. He is in the general location of the park, not necessarily inside the park. I'm at the store right now. This could mean I'm shopping inside, maybe I'm picking something up. I may be in the parking lot, or maybe I'm just waiting outside for a friend, but I'm at the store. I'm in the general location of the store. If you say in the park, in the store, in the bank, that means inside the building, not outside. For example, she's jogging in the park. This means that she is inside the park area. She is on the path, maybe she's near the playground, but inside the park boundaries. He is in the store buying groceries. Same thing here. He is inside the store building, maybe shopping, maybe waiting in the checkout line. She's in the bank waiting in line. It means that she's inside the bank building, not outside. But some places are special. They are not considered normal places, and here's a list of those places. We're going to take a look at them one by one, and I'm going to give you the exceptions for each place. Let's start with hospital. At hospital is always wrong. You can never say that. You can say at the hospital. It means at the hospital location, just like we said for at the park. So maybe you are working there. She works at the hospital. Maybe you're visiting someone. I'm at the hospital visiting a friend. You could also be dropping someone off or waiting outside for someone. We are at the hospital now. We are at the general location of the hospital, not necessarily inside. There is a big difference here between British English and American English. My grandfather is in hospital after surgery. That means that my grandfather is a patient there, but only in British English, in hospital. My grandfather is in the hospital after surgery. It also means that he's a patient there, but that is American English. So if you speak British English, you should say in hospital. Those of you who speak American English, you should say in the hospital when you're talking about being a patient. But there's another case for in the hospital. There's a nice cafe in the hospital. That means inside the building, and that is valid for both British and American English. I am waiting for you in the hospital, not in the parking lot. That makes sense. I am inside the building, both in British English and American English. Now here's a summary for hospital. At hospital, always wrong. At the hospital, at the location. In hospital, you are a patient, but only in British English. In American English, we never say in hospital. In the hospital, you are a patient in American English. In the hospital, also inside the building for both British and American English. It's a little complex, and that's why many students make mistakes here. How about office? At office is always wrong. You can never say that. At the office is okay. It means your workplace location. For example, you could be working or in meetings. I'm at the office all day today. You could be taking a break also. He's at the office but having lunch right now. You could be arriving or leaving. I'm at the office and heading inside now. At the office, at the general location. In office is a special case here. In office means holding an official job. It is very often related to politics. Here's an example. The ruling party has been in office since 2025. And one more example. The president has been in office for too long. The president has been holding that official job for too long. In the office means inside the building or inside the room. There's someone waiting for you in the office. I left the documents in the office. Here's the summary for office. At the office, at my workplace, maybe you're working, maybe not. Maybe you're taking a break. It doesn't matter. At the office. At office, always wrong. We never say that. But you can say at work. That's new here. At my workplace, and usually I am working. I'm at work right now. I can't talk to you. I'm at work. I am working, but never at office. In office, holding an official position. And finally, in the office, inside the building, inside the room. What do we say for home? That's a great question, and many of you want to know. At home is correct here, and that is the most common one, so you should remember at home. I'm at home making a video right now. I'm at home, I'm at that location. We never say in home. It's not possible. At the home, watch out here. This is very important. She works at the nursing home. So if you say the home, it usually means a nursing home or a retirement home. So usually we don't say the home. In the home, you should avoid that. It is very, very formal. We almost never say in the home, so forget it as well. In the house, however, it's something that you can say. Instead of in the home, you can say in the house. The kids are in the house. The kids are inside the house. And finally, there's one more. Just home. No at and no in. I'm going home now. It means I'm going to my house. I'm home, or honey, I'm home. So that's something you say when you open the door and you step inside your house. You say, I'm home. You don't say, I'm at home. That would sound very strange. Prison and jail, very important as well. At prison, at jail is never said. Totally wrong. But in prison or in jail, we use it all the time. It means serving time as a prisoner. For example, he spent the night in jail. She's in jail awaiting trial. So in both of these examples, jail is a short-term kind of thing, and it's only in American English. In British English, jail is not used. Here are some examples for prison. He spent 10 years in prison. She's in prison for fraud. You see the difference here. So prison is more serious in American English. So jail is only for a short time. For more serious crimes, we say prison. So in British English, jail is not used very much, but prison is used instead. How about at the prison or at the jail? That means at the location, but not a prisoner. Watch out here, that's very important. I'm at the prison visiting my brother. I'm there, but I'm not a prisoner. I'm visiting someone. She works as a clerk at the jail. She works there, but she's not a prisoner. In the prison, in the jail means inside the building. Reporters were allowed in the prison for a tour. There is no medical clinic in the jail. Inside the building, there is no medical clinic. Prison summary here. At prison, totally wrong. In prison, it means you are a prisoner. At the prison, you're not a prisoner. In the prison, you are inside the building, not outside, not in the parking lot either. Religious places, that's quite important. Many of you are religious people, so here we go. Let's get started with church, because it's a little bit challenging here. At church means church as a place, an event, or an activity. So that's a little complex here. Let me give you some examples. I'll call you back. We're at church right now. We are at church. We are doing church activities now. She met him at church. Maybe she met him at a church social. Maybe there was some kind of reading and she met him there, but they met at church. The children are at church with their grandmother. We're not sure what they're doing there, but they're doing church things. In church, however, is different. It means during church service. He fell asleep in church. Oh, he fell asleep while the priest was talking. You shouldn't use your phone in church. When the minister is giving a sermon, you shouldn't use your phone. What about at the church? That works also. It means at the building or at the location, but usually not praying. I'm at the church to pick up some boxes. They are at the church for a wedding rehearsal. In the church means inside the building. There are beautiful paintings in the church. We took photos in the church after the ceremony. For other religious places now, at temple, at mosque, at shrine does not work. For all other religious places, you have to use the. At the temple, at the mosque, at the shrine. Same thing for in. It does not work. You have to use in the temple, in the mosque, in the shrine. You remember for church, we said at church, but it does not work for other religious places. Same thing for in. In church makes sense, but for other religious places, it does not make sense. You need the. How about at the temple, at the mosque, at the shrine? What does it mean? It means being there in the general location. It could mean that you're inside praying, you're outside in the courtyard, you're at the entrance, you're in the parking area, you're meeting people there, or maybe you're just waiting outside, but you're at that location. She's at the temple volunteering today. My father is at the mosque for evening prayers. How about in the temple, in the mosque, in the shrine? Then that means inside the actual building. It could mean you're inside praying, you're sitting quietly inside, you're reading scriptures, maybe you're waiting for prayer time. You're attending a class, you might even be cleaning inside. He's in the temple praying now. We are in the mosque waiting for the service to begin. So we are physically inside the building itself. Quick review for school now. As I told you before, I made a video about school. If you want to watch the video, I'm going to put it here in the upper right corner. Let's go with a review. At school means doing school things. In school means you are a student. At the school means at the location, but you're probably just visiting. In the school, you are inside the actual building. What do we say for university? In university is wrong. We never say that. You might hear it, and that is a big mistake. At university is for British English speakers. In college is for American English speakers. And that means being a student. It's not related to the place. It means that you are a student. For example, my daughter is at university in London. That is British English. We met at university 20 years ago. We met when we were students 20 years ago. That's also British English. He started playing football in college. American English, when he was a college student. When I was in college, I lived on instant noodles. Once again, American English, when I was a college student or when I was a university student. How about at the university? At the university means at the location, maybe studying or maybe not studying. For example, I'm at the university for a conference. I'm at that location. She works at the university as a lab technician. Also for location, you could say on campus. That's also correct. I'm on campus for a conference. She works on campus as a lab technician. But we do not use in the university because usually universities have many buildings. So in the university sounds like the university has only one building. So that's why we never say in the university. It's quiz time. It's time to test yourself. Question number 1. I have to work overtime tonight, so I'm still at office, at the office, in the office. Which one is right? I have to work overtime tonight, so I'm still at the office. You could also say, I'm still at work. I have committed a terrible crime, and now I'm at prison, at the prison, in the prison. I have committed a terrible crime, and now I'm in prison. Question 3. My mom is at temple praying now. Is it correct or is it wrong? This one is not correct. It is wrong. My mom is at the temple praying now. Question 4. Can I swing by your place? Yeah, sure. I'm at home, at the home, in the house. You ready? I'm at home. Question 5. There is a village council meeting at church, at the church, in the church. Which one is right? There's a village council meeting at the church, at the location, but they are not inside the building. They are at the church. Question 6. My sister had a car accident and now she is at hospital, at the hospital, in the hospital. My sister had a car accident and now she is in hospital. In hospital is British English. You would say in the hospital for American English. It means that she is a patient. Question 7. Mr. Smith is a politician. He has been for 10 years. At office, at the office, in the office. This one is a special case. Do you remember? He has been in office for 10 years. He has been holding some kind of higher official job for 10 years. Question 8. I'm waiting for my flight to board. At airport, at the airport, in the airport. And the answer is, I'm at the airport waiting for my flight to board. An airport is a normal place. Question 9. I'm in the hospital visiting a friend. Correct or wrong? What do you say? This one is wrong. Can you correct it? I'm at the hospital visiting a friend. When you're visiting, you're at the location, but you're not a patient at the hospital. Question 10. I graduated last year, so now I'm not anymore. At school, at the school, in the school. I graduated last year, so now I'm not in school anymore. I'm not a student anymore. And if you want to get more information about this one, check out the video on the right-hand side because it focuses only on school. At school, at the school, in the school. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.